love this. Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me? Did they just put fucking in a K-pop song? Hello my wonderful royals and welcome to my YouTube channel Break K-Pop Reaction. Today we are doing the incredible TXT for the very first time, Tomorrow X Together, as they are also known as their full name. And I am checking out two of their songs today. This is a sort of a first time reaction. It is a first time reaction in the sense that I've never reacted to this group before and I pretty much know nothing about this group. But I do know one song of TXT and it is the reason that I'm excited to check these out finally, properly today. And the song I am aware of is Crown. So that song I randomly heard, I think in one of the videos I did, like Save One Drop One, like one of those videos. I think it was one of those. I heard a clip of Crown and I really like the sound of it. And I couldn't resist. So I just decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm putting it on my Spotify and I'm listening to it because I really want to hear the whole thing. I absolutely fell in love with that song. I adore that song. So naturally, after that, I was very excited about the thought of checking out TXT. Now, it has been a while since that point, but I am finally here in 2022, which is, I'm planning to be my kind of boy group year where I properly dive into loads and loads of boy groups. And so I'm finally here checking these out properly for the first time. I'm excited. It is technically a Patreon request, this one. So it is from Tristan. This is a group that I've been wanting to check out for a while anyway. So I would have got around to them for sure at some point. But Tristan has fast-tracked it with a Patreon request, so I am checking out TXT today, and the two songs that I'm checking out are their two most recent releases, their two most recent title tracks, which are Love Song, these title track names are confusing, so I'm just going to say Love Song, because technically it's like 0 times 1 equals Love Song, I don't know, and then Loser equals Lover, which I'm probably just going to say Loser Lover because it's easy. But those are the two I'm checking out. I've heard wonderful things about these two songs. And I don't know, are these from like the same kind of release or the same album or anything like that? I probably should have looked into this, but I'm not 100% sure. Because one came out about 8 months ago. So one came out in May and the other one, it says 5 months ago. I'm not sure of the date on it. So I don't know if these are kind of linked in terms of, I think they're supposed to be linked in terms of story, possibly. But I don't know if they're linked in terms of the album that they were released on and stuff. Like, was this a pre-release? I don't know. Like, let me know anyway the details on this, because they're obviously quite close together, these comebacks. So let me know. If of course you are new here, guys, and you are a fan of this wonderful group, please do get in those comments and let me know information on them. I've got a feeling I'm gonna love this like I loved Crown, so if that is the case, I'm gonna want to know sort of member information, all that sort of stuff, like information on the group themselves, like anything you can give me in the comments would be fantastic. So if you are a fan, please do get involved. That would be fantastic. I love to interact with the comments and stuff, and I'm always excited to get into new groups, so I really want to read all your stuff on this group. That would be awesome. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. That would be fantastic. But with all that being said, guys, we are just gonna get straight into this thing because I can't possibly wait any longer to finally get on this group properly today. It is TXT time. Let's do this! So this is TXT Tomorrow X Together with Love Song. I Know I Love You, featuring Sorry, who I have heard of before. I don't know if I've seen her in anything particularly, but I have heard of her somewhere. I'm not sure where. So this is Love Song. This came out in May. Let's do it. So I think it's right at the end of May. I'm excited! Finally! My God. Yeah, so these are from BTS's label, aren't they? Wait, I want to read that. I want to read that. Go again. You can say that adolescence is a whole, universally present in the lives of everyone. Large or small, we experience hunger and emptiness in our soul during this period. However, to some boys, this hole invades their lives with excessive frequency and in complex forms. Kang Yoo-jung, Manhole, the exquisite metaphor for the hole in life. That's fucking deep, isn't it? That's very deep, blimey. Sounds like a fun book. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh. They're not a band, are they? Well, clearly not, but they've got like a bit of a rocky vibe. That beat, yes, that beat. Oh, his voice. Oh! Oh! Yes, yes, TXT. Yes. Yes, yes. Just the vibe and everything, the energy of it. Yes. Oh, this is exciting. Oh my God, TXT. Yes. I had a feeling I'd like them. And this first, verse, chorus, etc., has proven that point. I love their voices. I really like their voices. Sound in the chorus. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess, this room, to be honest. There's stuff all over the floor. I'm trying to move it out of the way. Yeah, I love the sound of the voices, like when it hits that chorus and everything. Yeah, absolute yes. I just love that they feel very different as well in terms of the style, in terms of the music style and things. Right up my alley. I can't complain at all. I don't know what the story is at this point. I do apologise. I wanted to kind of try and follow the story because I think as far as I'm aware, these two are supposed to be linked. I'm sure, Tristan, you've mentioned that at some point. And so I wanted to follow it, but I tend to be shit at following these things, especially when it's like a new group and stuff and I'm overwhelmed by everything that's going on. It's very hard to focus on any kind of storyline unless they make it deadly obvious what's happening. But I'll try. I need to know who these members are, man. So there's five. Are there five? What's with the fish? I love that beat. This bit, that beat. Who's that does that bit? Oh! Yes! Oh, that in the background. I can't. Oh my God! These like breathy vocals. I'm all over it, mate. Oh. Look at a cute little smile. What the fuck? What's this? Dance. Is that the end? No. What's going on? What is going on? What happened? That's brilliant. That's hilarious. Oh, they're gonna burn shit. Why? What's the story, man? Tell me something. Let's see. Oh. That wasn't intentional, right? I'm in love with this chorus. Oh! guitar and shit. Yes! Fucking hell. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, what's going on here? This is important, I'm guessing. He's all on his own. Why is he all on his own? What does it all mean? I don't know. I tell you what, there's something about this group, and like I say, Crown I really loved anyway, so I was already quite high on these guys going into this reaction. But this is just like cemented it even further. Like, it feels like they've matured since then. Like, this feels like a more mature kind of concept for them. The vibe that they're going for, the style that they're going for, you can feel them kind of growing up with their music, which is really nice. And obviously Crown wasn't that long ago. It was only like, when was Crown? Was it 2020, 2019? I can't remember. But yeah, like, but you can feel that progression, which I really like. I love the whole style of this. I love the music video. I really liked. These guys seem like a lot of fun. I love the little bit where they were dancing. Doing the little, like, that guy was like doing the backwards dance. I need to find out who these members are. I really like that. I fucking brilliant. This song, man. This song. I'm into it. And now we are going to move on to the latest song, which is called Loser Equals Lover. So this is, once again, TXT Tomorrow X Together with Loser Lover. I'm just going to call it Loser Lover. I don't know if people do that. But I feel like Loser Equals Lover is a bit of a mouthful, so I'm going to say Loser Lover. Because it kind of flows quite nicely, so I feel like that's the way you should say it. This is that. So this came out in August of last year. So there were a few months in between the two. So were they separate comebacks technically? Even though there was a short gap. I'm not sure, let me know. This is that, let's do it. I've heard good things about this song. Very good things. So I've got high expectations. Don't let me down, TXT. So this is, I think it's a continuation, isn't it? It's to some degree of the story, I think. Like, they're linked. I don't know how. I probably won't be able to figure out how, but we're gonna go with it. So the guy, who's the guy that was on his own at the end of the last one? That guitar. Oh, look at it! Oh, mate, look at this visuals. Oh, I love that little ding ding. Yes. Who is that? Was that the guy that? What? Right, hang on. I don't want to pause it really. But was that the guy that did the like the pre-chorus bit? I want to say pre-chorus bit, like just before the chorus on that last song, because it sounds very similar voice. I really love his tone of his voice. I really like when he goes for it. It is very kind of rock-esque, isn't it? Which I really like. Oh! Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god, I love it. Fucking bop mate. I love the ding ding ding, the little guitar sort of, what do you call it, a riff? I don't know if you call it a riff. That little melody that's going off in the background like throughout the song. I really love that. I'm obsessed with that. The way that chorus hits in. I mean, the I Say Run. I already know all about that because Tristan is on my Discord and he continuously quotes that line and posts gifs and stuff of this song because he's got utterly obsessed with it. which I understand. I completely understand now. So I very much know that line. But rather than annoying me, because he spams it all the time on the Discord, instead of that, I'm now very much enjoying it. Yes. Yeah, I love the whole start. This feels so different to anything else that I've heard personally in K-pop. And granted, I'm very new to boy groups, so forgive me if I'm just, you know, a massive noob and I'm not aware of a lot of groups that do this kind of sound. But I really like it. I really like it. It feels very different to me. It feels very fresh. And again, I don't know if there's other groups doing this, but for me personally, I really like this. It's really refreshing and I'm fucking loving it. I'm loving it. I love the voices of these guys as well. I love these looks they've got with the black and everything, the visuals of them on this truck. Again, I don't know if there's a story going on here. I have no idea. I apologise. Try my best to follow it. It doesn't feel very obvious. I don't know. Maybe it's in the lyrics. Maybe I should be focusing more on the lyrics. I love this. Oh. Excuse me? Excuse me? Did they just put fucking in a K-pop song? Like, not like actual, you know, fucking. But like, the word. They put it in the, what the, that I've not seen before. I'm not sure it's been done many times. But for a mainstream K-pop group to be casually throwing fuck in the middle of a song, it's not common. What the fuck? I didn't see that coming. Jesus. Okay, right. Okay, continue. Damn. Damn. This is different. Oh. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, TXT. Their voices, they're so suited to this style. Oh. Was he crying? Look at the visual! That was terrible, I apologise. Yo, it's so good! It's so good! What a bop! What a bop! Oh shit. No, don't drive off a cliff. That's never a good idea. Never has that happened and it's ended well. Don't drive off cliffs. My lesson for today for all you lot out there watching. Don't drive off cliffs. Right, you can fuck off, Domino's. I don't want you in my face right now. Although to be fair, I would quite like a Domino's. I've not had any lunch yet. I'm quite hungry. No, stop influencing me with your advertising. I'm not listening. Fuck off. That was amazing. That was fucking amazing. I'm gonna drop it a like. Do I want to subscribe to Hybe? Am I quite there yet? Probably not. I'm not really a fan of like subscribing to labels. Like if groups have their own channels, I'll subscribe to that. But like label channels, I'm a bit like, I'm gonna like the other one. I didn't like that one. They've got the same amount of likes. Well, not exactly the same, but you know what I mean, like 3.1. Well, Absolutely amazing. I just love the whole style of it. Like I love this kind of more, and it's not rock. It's certainly not rock per se, but it's kind of leaning more towards that kind of rock-esque band sort of feel. And I really like that. I like that style. It really is, and it really works for this group, and it really works for their voices. And I don't know if this is something that has developed over time, or whether they came in with this, because like I say, Crown, to me, certainly doesn't have that feel. Like, it's very different. And obviously, you know, K-pop groups do different concepts and things, so obviously they're going to switch up what they do. But I really like this kind of style for this group, and I don't know if this is something they were planning to do going in, or whether it's just kind of naturally evolved this way. But I really think it works, and for the members and stuff, and the way they, like, their voices and things like that, it just really fucking works. They've got some incredible voices that work really well with this style of music. So I hope this is something that they've kind of found and gone, oh shit, this is good. Let's keep doing this. Because that I absolutely love it. Again, it feels very different. And again, I apologize if there were other groups I've not checked out yet that are doing this kind of thing. But for me, it seems very different, and I absolutely love the sound that this brings. I'm absolutely in love with it. Both of these songs are killer. Both of these songs are absolutely killer. I don't even know which one I prefer yet, to be honest with you. Like, I want to say that one, Loser Lover, but to be honest, it's recency bias a little bit because I've just heard it, so I don't know if I don't know. I'll have to listen to it a few more times to decide. But I absolutely adored that. I absolutely adored it. This group, man, I'm excited to check them out more. Please do get in those comments, guys. Like I say, let me know information. I knew I'd like them, so I mentioned it at the start, and I'll mention it again. Please do drop some information on this group, member information, all that stuff. There's only 5 of them, which means I can learn them quite quickly, which is good. So please get those comments in. And all that stuff. That would be fantastic. Let me know your thoughts on TXT, all the rest of it. What can I check out, recommendations, all that good stuff. And of course, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, please drop us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to my lovely self. Join the royal family, become a royal yourself. If you are a fan of this group and you enjoyed what you saw here, you enjoyed my reaction, hit the subscribe button, guys. Give me some support. Let me know that you want more TXT from me, and I will deliver it to you. And to be honest, I want to after that, so please do hit that subscribe button. That'd be amazing. I'll see you next time, guys, for the next one. San and Gay, I love you all. Goodbye, Stan TXT.